I ruined it. I have too many things going on. I'm like, I'll mess with them and be like, you can't hear my voice. I forgot I had music on. I'm like clapping. Could try that some other time. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to Friday night at the Astral. You know what? At first it wouldn't let me go live. I was even going to be early. But I don't know. For some reason when I have this going, it just lately it won't work. So hello. Welcome. Who is all here? Looks like, okay, so I saw a Sky and a Kevin and a Karen. It shows me 2 people here, so I'm not sure what's up. Everybody the other day saw 5, and I only saw 3, so I'm not sure what that was about. Happy Friday, you guys. How is everybody? Check in. And because it's Friday, and how about this month, you guys? How are we feeling? Today is the 9th. You only see 2. Okay, I only see 2 people too. Today is the 9th of November. It is 6:02:22. 157. 2 people here, 3 likes. So that's an interesting quote, and I like it. Hello, Kevin. Welcome. 2 minutes 7 seconds into the feed. Interesting. Okay, so it is Friday. How is everybody? I'm tripping because I can feel the energies and only seen my first numbers today. That's right. You emailed me today. Oh, look at it. I got, couple cards coming out. Couple cards coming out. Guided to do Angel Tarot, you guys. So for those of you who are here on time with me, get to enjoy some Angel Tarot. That one wants to come out. There's just right on the top. See there? Oh, there's a couple more. Holy moly. Cards. Okay, first card that came out was number 20, renewal. I believe that if my business is right, that is judgment in the traditional tarot, which also means like forgiveness, this sort of thing, balance. Missed you too, Kevin. Doing okay, and Karen says doing good and feeling good. Thanks, and you, Infiniti. Same. This day went by really fast. This is the next card I saw came out. The Lovers, card number 6, I believe. 6, Archangel Raphael, intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health, getting healthy. Being healthier. 10 of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional, material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Number 9, the Hermit. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. The Hermit. King of Water, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. Yo-yo. 9 of air. Knight of water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, competitive, falling in love, and wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and invitation to a social event. Knight of water. Agent Smith. Ew. Two of earth. Whoa, whoa. Too much going on. I need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. You guys, let me tell you something. When I looked up at 6:39 with 3 people and 3 likes here. We have knights and kings and hermits and waters and Jesus saying a peekaboo hello to y'all. Hello. 7 minutes, 22 seconds in. You know, this is real spontaneous, me doing this, and this only came up while I was in the shower. It's Friday night, they said. I went, oh shit, it is Friday. Been a little preoccupied. And, I mean, I knew that, but I didn't really, like, you know what I mean? And are there any, well, you don't have to be a man or a male. Or, you know, you could be feeling a more divine masculine energy because, you know, we feel being in balance is so you feel them both. I've talked about this a lot. If you have any questions, plug them in. I don't know. I'm feeling, you guys, that I'm getting some let's just stayed. It's the 3 of air or 3 of swords. Let's not, we also just popped out here, 5 of earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. And what was before that was the 3 of air or 3 of swords, which is great sadness, time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. And so before I keep pulling cards that's along the lines of what I'm feeling here, I'm getting this sense from either guys here in the group, maybe guys we know, maybe people we've been talking to, group members. Maybe this fits you. This would be for the the male pops, any and all signs. I'm just feeling this right now. This is going to change here in a second. Things are always going to shift and move and give me different meanings, especially when it's a general reading. So the first thing that popped out here is renewal and then the Lovers. So first off, we just want to make sure that with these next things that I'm going to be talking about, we keep that in mind, okay? So with that said, there is a definite feeling between the Knight of Water and the King of Water that we have here, both representative here. The thing is, though, is that the King is upside down or in reverse. Knight is right side open, or right side up, I should say, and which means that there's this transitional, this is turning over. So going from a more less in touch in a lot of ways, like maybe spiritually mature wise, in different aspects of this type of feeling or archetype, where it's turning over into feeling like things are shifting, changing, wanting to get past these fears and sad things that are sad or things that have held you back, with the 9 of air, the 5 of earth, and the 3 of air. And also, there's just been in the past too much going on at once with the 2 of earth to even go there or think about it or make it a priority to even kind of deal or transmute this type of business. But the fact of the matter is that maybe at this time, you guys, and this can be going on for the women too, who knows, but maybe there is a piece of you that's going, okay, I'm looking back at these last things, these things in my life that are popping up, that are making me remember these past situations, whatever that they may be. And I'm thinking to be more in lines of relationships, especially. So this would be twofold. On one side, this would be your relationships with romantic partners, and also relationship with yourself, with your higher self, with your other aspects, with your past incarnations, past lives, things like this, wanting or not wanting to know. Sometimes we do and we don't at the same time. This is also said for the people in our lives. We want closeness and we want a connection, but we're also scared of that, even as much as we may want that. Could be both at the same time. This is definitely the case for some people. There are people who are struggling with their connections spiritually. What is what to believe, where's their compass, things like this. I'm feeling. I'm going to check in here. Been feeling dense, lots of transmutation happening. 3 very, very resonant. If the right side is open, you're hilarious. Does that mean the left side is closed? My son is in a nearby room. You might be feeling his energy. His past events are making him feel sick. Possibly. Been much more focused on the higher selves aspect. I want to know the truth. That's good. So that's that's a good thing, that you want to know the truth at any given point. That's the best thing that you can always have in mind, is just knowing the truth and being open to what that is, and deciding that you don't know all the possibilities of what the truth is or what it may mean all put together. You know what I'm saying? like this. You can't be like, tell me the truth, and then expect some answer to fill you up with all the truth, because that's an expectation that is impossible for you and any guide, whether incarnate or in a different realm or dimension or frequency, or however which way you want to feel about it, could possibly live up to. Do you understand? So first off, let's check yourselves with what the truth is and what that means in any given moment, number one. Because just that in itself can be so big and ambiguous that you're never fulfilled when it comes to what is my truth. And that is one of the biggest pitfalls when it comes to figuring out who you are, who you truly are. You have to understand these things are parallel. Okay, so Karen says, my son is trying to feel more positive, but negative energies are taking over. He is looking for answers too. He says that he will talk to you and Sky when he is ready. Okay. So Sky says, I had a conversation with myself about the truth and took away from it that the truth is an amalgamation of all personal truths. Yes and no. You have to be careful with personal truths. I wrote about that in something very recently. What was that? People that talk about their truths. It's a very interesting concept. And something that is a cute little like side clause to, I'll just believe what I want to believe and what feels comfortable for me without having to really put your stake in anything. And you know what I'm talking about? Which is one of the many little pitfalls and kind of bullshit concepts that the dark side likes to feed people. Because you have to have some, you know what I mean? There just can't be a whole bunch of like random truths running around. How I think about the strength in that, you know? There needs to be some type of understanding of certain truths, or else everything is way too ambiguous, and they're really, and that's when people start getting real confused about stuff. So while you don't want to have something so like religious, at the same time there needs to be like what I talk about, instead of something called spiritual awakening, it's more like a universal understanding. There's like certain truth. You can't say like, do we say the same thing about mathematics and physics? There's certain things that are in science that are what they are, and spirituality and science coincide and interject in many ways. Math and numbers being one of those things. So you can't be like, oh yeah, I saw that whole thing about Fibonacci sequence, and that's just like not part of my truth, and be like, okay, but it's like these are actual facts, you know. So they're the same. Those are some like principles that you can relate in on the other side too, the metaphysical or spiritual side, that are certain truths. See what I'm saying? Random truths running around. No, seriously. Because people can just be like, well, this is my truth. I can just go around and, you know, people can just decide, you know. Then that's when people go, no, you're crazy. You don't get just to decide. There's, you know, laws. And there's same thing. There's universal laws. There are laws. You can't just be like, I just believe this and I don't believe that. And that's why, you know, what I talk about when it comes to me, people will be like, oh, wow, you know, like, I'm with you all the way, check, Infiniti, until you like have some truth about me I'm not into. And then I'm like, I don't believe in all your, you know, stuff you're talking about. When it gets personal, I'm like, oh, isn't that convenient? Imagine that. Yeah, a lot of man-made stuff is shit. That's for damn sure. It's very true. You have to understand, I mean, there are definite things in place that are, and there are definite things in flow. But like we say, nothing is random. And there are definites. You've had definite incarnations, and you definitely haven't had others. So, you know what I mean? That whole part about me needing to, do you mean obey rules? I just don't think you understand my truth. I am not. Now I'm really confused. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I said, obey. I got 2 more cards. I got awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Card number 12. And 6 of fire. Victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. You know, it's really funny. This card, along with the 5 of earth, I believe it was earlier, I found underneath my couch. I was like, what are you guys doing here? When the heck did you get here? And you guys should check under my couch and make sure I've got all my cards on my deck. Because what the heck with this right now? And here it is again. 6 of earth. With, boy, the 12 in the major arcana. This is, I'm hearing, this is speaking directly to next month, as well as Archangel Gabriel, you guys, coming up right now. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Really, it did come up in reverse, which, see, her or it right side up is her upside down, you see. So when she's upside down, she's kind of right side up. She's kind of sideways. She's like, hey! See? That's, okay, so this is right side up. That's Gabriel. And this is her upside down or in reverse. So, you know, I've always liked this card in reverse because she looks so effing determined versus right side up. Doesn't she look so determined? See what I'm saying? And then we have the 6 of fire. Victory. Good news, it's on its way. Public recognition or awards at 2627 with 3 people and 3 legs at 627 and 02, by the way. Okay, so okay, so back to this whole by the way, whenever I see this card, especially in reverse, that is the sign to me from Jesus directly that he's saying hello. So exactly at 2707 with 3 people and 3 legs, I'm being compelled to tell you guys, Jesus says hello. With also the 3 of air, and this 3 of air, what this was showing me earlier was really more of, along with this card here, look. So what this is saying to me, you guys, is this heaviness, this really wanting to forgive yourself that you think you have, and then you realize you're thinking about whatever, or another thing comes up, or you're kind of back and forth about it maybe, or somebody you know, or whatever. This is just something that's coming to me right now, that feeling is actually going to be one of these things that are going to be you really getting past that, in order, so because you're just like, okay, look, if I don't get past these very specific things, I'm never going to get to the next level. I'm never going to be ready for that next step that I know is really important. 2 of air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So I'm feeling that for some people, why did this get so low? Oh, because I turned it down. That's a good reason. I'm not totally off. Or maybe I just need different music. Bear with me. I think this one's okay. My cat wants in. At least he's acting like it. Let's just hope that he actually comes in. Yes, he did, my love boy. Oh, he was all over me in the astral last night. I just remembered that. He actually did that when we were already in astral because he did this game with me for several times. And anyway, that's not happening tonight. Yay, yay, yay. I've been putting them on lockdown today because I'm kind of over it. Hi, my love boy. Come here. Oh, you're so cold. You're so cold. I'm even feeling for some people, and this could be anybody, but being in a situation either mentally locked in to a not good situation in mentally. Hi. Hi. And just kind of knowing that, or knowing, there is definitely something going on that's I'm not fully in control of here, because as much as I want to, I can't, and then fill in the blank, period. If that's the case, then there is an energy problem, or the person you're thinking about, the person you know about, or somebody in this has something that needs to be released, transmuted, healed, however you want to. I think I'm going to start calling it cleared instead of healing, like I do clearing, do body clearing instead of healing. I think healing turns people off, but I don't really care what you call it. You could call it a releasement, physical, spiritual tune-ups. I don't care what you call it. But anyway, just whatever. And grizzly bearing with you. Grizzly bearing with you. What does that mean? Why can't I'm like not getting that. And then Karen says, yes, that is my son. My son needs clearing because he's mentally messed up and it's blurry. Yeah, things are getting to a point with people where they're just not going to be able to deal with this anymore. Okay, so then that's one thing. The other thing could be I'm caught up in a situation, either with a person, in a job, in some type of situation where it has in the past possibly been tolerable, I guess. It's getting to a point where that is not the case anymore, and it could be also an X factor, and you going, there's only so much I can do in this environment, and this is something that needs to give. So that sort of thing. So either other things around your situation may give in order to make it more comfortable for you, or you may have to give and move or transmute or change the situation in some way to make it you getting to the next phase, space, or whatever you want to call it. So remember, though, what we said here at the top with all of this stuff, you guys, at 3:44:44 or 34:44. And the angels are going, yeah, we wanted to talk tonight. The angels, these are angel tarot cards. Not that they're not always talking, but there is this definite, remember also this, the Knight and the King of Water, wanting to move on emotionally, being in and ready to get to that next space and phase. And knowing with the Hermit turning up, and immediately I heard that is talking about really people taking their spiritual practice to a whole new level, to even if you guys are coming here every day, even if you're doing that and other things, even if this, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's taking it to a different level. It really is actually incorporating the things you've been thinking of doing, and doing, that more, getting to a place in your head of making space for those things, because there's only so many things you can think about at once, right? And so if you are thinking about this other stuff, then you're not thinking about that other stuff. So you really need to say there needs to be a point in time where those things flip, just like the Knight and the King. Like, okay, like I'm ready to let go of this stuff and see it from a satellite point of view and a perspective where I don't feel this, and I see the bigger picture, and I'm connecting the dots from a place that's, I'm not right up against the drawing board or the chalkboard or the paper or the wall or whatever you want to call it. I'm stepped back all the way over there. Now I can see it more, or however you want to perceive it. But that helps, because then you're a little bit more disconnected. You go, oh, okay, I can see it from this point of view, and start to kind of snip away at the tethers that are holding you to all that, and just let it not have so much energy and force in your life. You are in control of that ultimately. And what I'm seeing with this is that a lot of people really are getting to that point and feeling more into that and going, yeah, you know what? I'm getting that. And I want to be in a space where those experiences and situations and types of people and energies in my life are so a disconnected thing of the past that I have to really kind of go, okay, what was that about? And really think hard on it. Because I'm in such a different place, and the people and anything connected to me now is so different from that. And be in that kind of energy, and then you'll be in that kind of energy. This is how it works. You have to be super, super like intentional about releasing and just like changing your clothes. Like, I'm not going to wear these clothes anymore. I'm going to take them off. What am I going to put on? Like, we just don't all of a sudden go, poof, look at us in something different. We have to think about these things. You're working, yeah. Karen says she's relating to these cards too, and she's working on herself, and she feels for her son, obviously, honey. Yeah. In all sincerity, I appreciate this insight deeply. You always are spot on and so helpful. Oh, sweetie, you're welcome. I am just doing as guided, you know, talking. This card that came up and has been so patiently waiting. So it is the 10 of fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Needing to get into balance. Knowing on certain, okay, so certain people kind of knowing what the thing is, what the balance, what really needs to happen, or hold on. Understanding, getting to an understanding of energy and feeling it on a new level than before. Okay. All right, hold on. There's something about making decisions, or all right. Sorry, guys. Sometimes you just gotta be quiet and look and listen. You know what I mean? Yeah, which brought me to 2 10s and 2 2s. As a matter of fact, we have, and one of all of the suits, incidentally. So, which would make 22. Oopsie. We're not 10. We're not 10 with the 10 of fire. There's a lot going on here with this 10 of fire, you guys. You see those? So we have the Two of Air, like we saw before, the 10 of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. 2 of Earth. And this was too much going on again. The need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. And then this 10 of Fire. But together, what I was pointed and shown, sorry if that was loud, was the 22. And like I've talked to you about before, you guys, there is a 10-day period in portals. And this one is the same. So we'll have the 11th and then we'll have the 22nd. So we're, so it's talking about that, and what it's also talking about is, please, during this time, you guys, so people who can relate to this or know people, you can talk to them or point them to this video so they can watch this video for themselves if you think that they would relate to this. Because what's going on is there's been a form of, number one, either fear / denial / like I'm even feeling like, oh, what's the word? Oh, wait, what's this? Here's another, I'm not sure when. This card is really funny right now. It's the Knight of Earth, and it was just over there. I don't know when that got there. I mean, cards, I mean, I guess, okay, whatever. I'm not sure exactly. But it says, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. And a guardian angel could be talking about you being a light worker, somebody like kind of, okay. It's really funny because I was kind of talking about that, or getting there anyway, when I saw this card down there, which I was just like, what? But anyway, that's kind of funny. Are there any other peekaboos down here? Hello? I don't see any. Who knows? I'm serious. Okay, so along with that, there is this whole like feeling it, wanting to get over it, taking the steps needed, really wanting to get into a newer space of awakening, knowing that there are levels. And you can obviously feel it, see it, read about it, whatever, do your business on it. These together, renewal and awakening, those are again about a couple of things, taking and stepping up to a certain understanding of who you are, or who you should be with, your destiny, your fate. Maybe that's talking more about like finally accepting who you are. Maybe that you don't have, that's not associated with another person. Maybe it is. Seeing yourself, really kind of seeing yourself, or wanting to see yourself, like we were talking about before with Sky, like wanting the truth and just understanding there's being open to the truth and feeling into it and seeing how it comes and is revealed and seeing things differently and just being, that's what Gabriel's showing you there. You can't just be like, okay, I'm open, and be all like, okay, give it to me the way I'm ready to see it. You have to be like, okay, if you're open, then you're seeing things from very different perspectives, and open to knowing that there's couldn't even fathom at the same time, so really bending. Back up here a little bit. Sorry, guys. Okay, so you said that your son needs a clearing because he's mentally messed up. His anxiety. Yeah, well, if once he decides that he wants to get in control and he's going to take control, then he won't, you know what I mean? Because the thing that's controlling him has control. So that is, it's just is. And a lot of people just refuse to see that component of it, won't acknowledge that. And once they do, they usually don't like that. Because if you see it as being a host to a parasite that's getting you to feel a certain way and feeding off of your energy because it likes its tasty niblets a certain way, its special you sauce, and you keep serving it up for them because they keep pushing the right buttons and you keep giving it to them even though you're miserable doing it. And this can come and make you do things in very different ways. It could be addictions in very different ways. It could be mental problems. It could be physical issues. It could manifest in so many different ways. It just kind of depends what your thing is, or what is attached to you, or what you are and how it affects you, and then what is attracted to you because of that. So there's different things at play. Bottom line, energy. Number one, you're ultimately in control, but you've got to understand that you're not in the first place. And then you can decide to do something about it. But most people decide, I'm out of control and I can't do anything about it. Or I'm totally in control and they're really not. getting soul naked. Oh, I'm glad you guys. I'm so happy you guys are happy. You want to learn more about the dragons. Yeah, so actually, I got that information today too. I just did not have time to put it in there, or put it up, but it looks like, it'll be on, well, I'm just kind of wondering like how that's all going to work out, because I already have the 11 at 2:00. It's going to be kind of one and the same. That's true. Okay, that's true. Okay. They're like, all right, you have to remember this stuff. I'm like, okay, now I'm like, okay. So this is how it's going to work. So part 1 is going to be on 11/11 Sunday. At what time was it? I put it in there, 2:00. We're going to definitely be going into astral at or by 3:15. We'll get through as much of my tarot and oracle read, including talking about the reading that I've been working on and talking about dragons. If there is a part 2, it'll just depend if that'll be picked up either that evening or the next day, actually on the 12th. So I'm so excited for I know. That's a bummer, Sky. Maybe you can leave early or something. I don't know. But anyway, so you guys, the bottom line here was just feeling some energies tonight, and especially not that there aren't females feeling this type of more needing to get maybe some more male energies going, and past forgiveness stuff, self and others, seeking people out that maybe you walked away from, whom you keep thinking about or would like to reach out to, or be whatever. I don't know. It's hard to describe. And this card that I just pulled out, Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. Yeah. Again, another night. So we have the Knight of Earth, the Knight, a lot of knights, you guys, a lot of kings and knights. I'm feeling that for just kind of flat out, you guys, that for some people, for some couples or couplings, whether soulmate or twin flames, that on or around the 22nd landing and around that time period, also around the full moon, there's going to be a recognition or declaration, or that's another word for it. Maybe just to themselves, maybe to other people. This could be about those type of couplings. It also could be just about certain stations in life, or being involved in certain things, or needing to be, things like this. But it's a whole new, like, this is how I feel, and really living that truth or truths at 7:02:27. The three people, 3 likes, 102:02 here. Time on the clock, you guys. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. This guy says I will ask for out early. Or maybe you could switch days with somebody. I don't know. Get creative. See what happens. I have had a lot of trouble letting go of people that I think about often, but know that I shouldn't interact based on our energies not melding the way they used to. Yeah, I mean, it's... You do have to get used to it, especially if you plan on being any kind of healer, which I know that you are. So this is something to really, you need to, that maybe this is why, and it was a big deal for me too, most of my life. Very difficult. Very hard time letting go. Ding ding. Where is that phone anyway? Oh, right in front of me. So yeah, I totally get that. So you need to be able to work with energy to a point, your own, what is other people's, what is attachments that feel a certain way, what pull you in, you know what I mean? And it takes practice. That's just and identification and self-discovery. So the more you know you, yeah, and feel you and what's you, and go and can identify, not me, not me, not me, this is the deal, this is the deal, this is the deal, and then decide I want those deals done or not here, or how to, there's just a lot to be there. You can. It's yours. Another reminder, it's yours. You're such a dork. Thinking back to when I started this video. Okay, so with all that said, we're over an hour in, you guys. What's up, bro? You okay? Are you? Oh, you're stuck. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, you were like really stuck up in there. Hold on. You can see this. Hold on. Better? You okay? Yes. Oops, I didn't know. You hungry? Want me to warm that up? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna warm up our food. And then we're going to get into travel mode, okay? So put your trays up. And you guys, if whoever comes back after Astral, if you do, if you're feeling it, whatever, I mean, I don't know what goes on. I'm sure most people won't. Soul Naked. Yeah, baby. 7:07:22 into the feed. I'm not even kidding you right now when I looked up. No, 7:07:22. That was the time. 1:07:02 into the feed. Holy moly. I'm going to feed my dog, turn off some lights, and I will be back here momentarily, you guys. So do your thing, whatever that may be, for the next couple minutes. I'm going to maybe stuff a couple somethings in my mouth, and because I'm like feeling hungry again. Okay, I will be back here soon. Hey, I said I was going to warm that up for you. Move, 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 move. Let me warm it up for you, Grant. I'm going to sell ghosts. So naked. So naked. You guys, so naked. Just saying. You said it first. This one right here. Rosie. Are you excited? Are you hungry? Should I give you some salmon? Does that sound so good? Yes. Well, not my thing, but yeah. Ah. You guys notice your animals want to be fed way earlier these days. You're like, it's not even the time. They're like, feed me. All they know, it's been dark for a while. That's all they know. Ah. Are you eating? Eat. There we go. Singing Soul Naked is fun. It is fun. I want my sweatshirt. My hair is still wet. And I just saw 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think it's going to get around like 35 tonight. It was cold in here this morning. I used my oven for my heater and I thought it was like on and open, and it wasn't. So I'm like in bed going, I don't want to get up. It's freezing in here. And I have this going on right next to me. And I'm just like, no. When I finally got up, I'm like, oh, no wonder. Ridiculous. Your son just gave Roxy some stuff. I need to put socks on as well, because I don't want to be uncomfortable when I get into astral. So hold on. I have all this laundry I did and I didn't put away. What is that noise? Is that somebody eating? Oh, Rosie, please don't tell me you're doing what I think you're. Oh! The dog. Why do you have to do that? You're so annoying. You suck. Just saying. You suck. She does this thing where she doesn't actually eat the food. She'll take whatever's nearby and cover her food with it, and she eats soft, wet food that I just made for her with salmon in it. And now my towel is all in it. You suck. Because, yeah, I need a fishy project. Why not? I don't have anything else pressing going on in my life anyway. I could use a fishy project. Don't you wish you had a fishy project? Seriously. I can't even with that right now. And pretend that doesn't exist. Okie dokie. Alright, I'm gonna wear 2 completely different songs because I can right now. Sorry, guys. Now you know. Oh no, that sock is just not going to work. It's a little ankle sock. And I have like cold ankles. I got my other socks are. Oh, hi, Kitty. I didn't know you were in there. Oh, this will work. Oh, what are these? These are ridiculous. But they're warm. Okay, sorry, Chris. We all need a fishy project once in a while, you think? I don't know about that, to be honest. To me, just feeding them or feeding her with the salmon is my fishy project. Having it in my fridge is my fishy project. Getting salmon juices on my fingers is a fishy project. Just, you know, that's how it is. Yeah, definitely not right now. Most freaking definitely not right now. But thanks anyway. Guess who's got one anyway? All right, guys. 7:17, 1:17, and 17 seconds, I believe, into the feed. Who's ready for naked soul traveling? Yeah. Okay. All right, travelers. Thank you so much for being here. As we were talking about, we have a lot of energies going on and things happening. So feeling that some of us, doesn't matter where we are, we feel it for the collective. So we understand that people like me. So physically feeling, if you do, and just letting you know that these energies will be kind of information tonight was just a program update, I guess, channel listing, or however you want to put it. And just something to note going forward in these next 12 days, definitely starting on the 11th, because this is the trajectory of stepping into the renewal process of figuring out who you are, awakening, and getting into the 12th month of the year. So family, please take a nice deep breath. Please, everyone present, family, those of you who have been here before time and time again, and those of you who may be here for the first time at this moment, live or in the future, if you were to go back and do this astral at another place and time, please know that I am Infiniti. I am a divine messenger, healer, and channeler of the divine spirit tribes individually and for the collective here in astral space and otherwise. This is a highly guarded and very much divinely guided space, free of negative energies and entities from influencing, and any that are in and around our space. For those of you going interastral with me now, and again, those of you who are doing this later on, please be intentional about opening up your energy to the angelics, your guides, really feeling their energy in and around your space. They are nice and warm and dense, and it can feel kind of like being on the center of a big group hug, like they're all around you. And with that being said, you can just feel the energy emanating out from you at the core and going out, further and further through the angelics. Visualize that. Visualize your space and the different things in your room, in your home. Some details, and just kind of see that wash over in beautiful violet light. And breathe into that same time. Just really feel your energy, your sphere, that orb, cocoon, the violet light, and the rainbow light. Feel it though with its own, and make sure you visualize its own source of light on the inside and how it feels. With that energy being you, you're the light. And with that, feel your root chakra, your sacral, and your solar plexus light up, light up, light up. And just very nice, all just blending in with the other, and with your solar just getting bigger up into your chest and your heart chakra. Breathe into that center, into your chest. You can talk to your energy, any loose energy. You can say, it's okay. It's okay for you to let go. I release you. I love you. Return to infinite source light or infinite mother, father, God. However, or just God, whatever feels right to you. But you're asking these energies to release, and you're doing it in an intentional, loving way. You can do the same thing as you're going forward and you want to let go and get yourself to a place where you can really cleanse. So I know there are people who have thought of or thinking of getting healings done. And it's fear. It's holding you back. That really works against having the whole healing and maybe being healed by me or others and not. But it goes both ways. It helps. As a healer helps you, they are healed in many ways. And they're also paid. So fear can keep kind of the wheel from turning. And these are the times to get really intentional and say, okay, you know what? I'm just going to stand there on the shore and take off my clothes and just be naked, get soul naked, see myself naked, soul naked. And run into the unknown, but know it's a really good thing to intentionally want to transmute and get healthy. And more in alignment with yourself and your mission and truly the highest vibe for you, the highest timeline. That's how that works. I'm hearing remind you to write things down as they come. Journal either on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, in a notebook. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. But that will also help you in your sleep and in your astral time and getting higher into a plane of awareness and tapping in and being able to hear on the inside. Take a deep breath and again breathe into your heart chakra. Envision that green glow and feel the presence of Archangel Raphael stepping forward and reaching out and putting his hand, his energy on your chest. And you can just feel it radiating all the way up, top of your chest, through your shoulders, even all the way up into your neck, your ears, your head, all the way, all the way, all the way up. You feel this energy going down your body. Feel it light up. This beautiful green, and it's mixing with that purple, the violet, and the rainbow. Take a deep breath and feel his energy. I am Archangel Raphael, and I want to remind you that I am here to help you with your relationships, to really feel into love for yourself, for others, what it is like to heal and the joy of it without attachment that can hurt your heart. To balance, to understand when it is time to leave the comforts of the nest, as you have to do that over and over again in your life. But there is a reason and a purpose every time. And these times are very important. So it's important for me to be here to remind you, beautiful dear ones, that I'm here with you and I love you, and me, along with so many others, support you. And in so many ways, we have seen these times. They have been prepared for by you, by us. Again, we say nothing is a coincidence. You have a purpose, and so do we, to remind you, to be with you through these portals of awakening, to open your heart space more to receive, to come into alignment, to shed what is not necessary anymore because you have grown bigger and larger, and you want to share your heart space, and you feel the magnetic pull towards your soul family, whomever that may be. It begins It has begun. It's more momentum now, is all. And this is something you need to understand. Why we talked to you before bringing you here into this space. So please think about these things and know I am with you and you can call on me. It is important that you remain open. Openness. Remembering there is nothing to be afraid of. Love, especially. Thank you, dear one, so very much. Please feel my loving energy. I will stay with you tonight if you so choose and permit. And in these next few nights, I will be with you as you sleep, holding this light for you so you can easily let go and release, transmute, get into a space of healing so I can be an easy conduit to the others for knowledge and its safe passage as you heal. Know it's pure intention, the downloads of information as you go forward, preparing you for these days to come, these days so near. It's very exciting. Please feel my love wash over you, all through you. Feel it rise up like a beautiful light and steam all through. All the places of your spaces. Remember, I will be with you. Family, this is Infiniti, and thank you so much for being here again. Hopefully you did hear Archangel Raphael's words and feel that beautiful divine light and energy all the way through and through you. Hopefully you can feel it radiating through
out from your heart all the way through your head, and even feel it in your ears in an interesting way. Just feel it light you up in a very geometric type shape as well. You can envision that. Almost like you're inside of an emerald and the light is refracting off of itself on the inside and the outside while it is electric and you are on the inside of that. But your emerald is sitting in a space that is lit up with this violet light and this rainbow light. So you're refracting into and around and through all of that light as well. And that light is going out and out and through and through. Imagine that multiplied by all of us and where we are in this divine now moment, and then where other people might be in the future who may see this. Take a deep breath for me, family. Again, remember that Archangel Raphael spoke with you today, and he will be with you when you sleep. Imagine yourself when you sleep in these next few nights through this gate and portal on the 11th, unless otherwise directed. Remember that no matter what, he is with you and sitting or laying beside you, however you're comfortable with him, emanating his beautiful light around you, filtering, acting as healer and conduit in your sleep, so you can slip into an astral state. Remember how it feels here and now, how it felt when he was speaking. You can listen to this again. He is staying with you. Feel him. He is again saying, reminding you are safe and you are loved. To let go and release. To welcome healing and clearing, guidance, love, acceptance. Remember faith and trust. Remember, fear has no place when you feel love. Remember, like a beautiful emerald crystal. Imagine that your heart chakra, this beautiful emerald crystal, is emanating this gorgeous light, energy. It's beautiful and perfection. Hello, family. This is Gaia. Of course, it is perfection, as are you. You are a beautiful, perfect crystal or flower or baby exiting your divine egg, so you may witness yourself. Perfection. Did you know, my beautiful babies, that the more you believe in your divine perfection and soul and mission, and acknowledge and want the truth, and acknowledge want to remember who you truly are, who you are connected to. Each time you feel that 100%, you heal me. Did you know that, beautiful ones? It is true. Think about it. That is self-love and awareness and healing. So many things. Energy, beautiful, healing, so many things. And of course, me. And others, as we've said. And as you heal yourself, understand, think of you, what is best, what is true. Seek knowledge, go places, pay attention. You heal me. You show others. You are more in touch together with me, with others. In the nature of me. Feel me. Know the truth of this, of it. Yes, dear ones. That is how it is. I thought possibly to share this aspect with you in the event you had not thought of it before. Please know, as you heal yourself, as you clear yourself, as you come into balance, more of this energy for others, for myself to share, to be. I hope you understand. I do feel so deeply that you do want to help me, to heal me, and I too want the same for you. And as important as it is for my healing, what is the most important is for yours. And dear ones, understand your healing brings you closer with your own family and their healing, and so on. With each one of you, I am always healing. You see? Family, this is Infiniti again, and you can please imagine yourself now in the meadow with the very, very massive trees. All sorts of different trees, different lights seeming to shimmer off of flowers and vines. and the beautiful things flying around and off their wings, and there's rainbows and mist. And imagine yourself just walking around, mentally taking pictures of what you see. Big mushrooms, little ones, interesting, hybrid type, fairy animals, angels too. I'm hearing that a few people who are now here, or that will be watching, have really been thinking about talking with and learning more about their guardian angel or angels. And so at this time, know that they are happy to know you more, to share with you their attributes, their names if you wish to know them. You can ask and really start to perceive them coming through, because they will be more and more if this is something that you've been thinking about, or this is striking a chord that just came to me. A message to you, whomever this is for, or people that message is for. I feel it being for more than one. I am being told also, family, in this space, whether you are, you know for a fact, intending to be here with me and us for the portal meditation, information, live or otherwise, to please find your space here in the meadow for that day. Claim your space now on 9. We have 2 more days. Tomorrow is 10 and then 11 on Sunday. So find your space. And pretend you have, I'm being shown a bag of goodies, of like maybe some rope or paint, different things, and things that would be in this higher dimension, things that are higher vibe energetically. You can ask for help from the others. You can start to make your space where you're going to be sitting here in the meadow for that astral. Be very intentional about it. Like I said, whether you plan on being here with us that day live or after, if you cannot attend, Doesn't matter. As long as you're in the meadow, you're in the circle, you're in the grass, you're facing in. It's like you were to show up at a space and everybody's just staking their claim to the space for this very important time and event. Putting out your seat, making it comfy, getting out your crystals. If you like incense, you have different candles. See where I'm going with this? Just make it your space, but make it there. Now, family. I'm being told to claim your space and think about that day in your 3D world, in the dense reality of your home, your space. And how you're going to prepare it for that day to really clear space through it so you can be as light as possible going through that portal. Think of it. So these next few days, next couple days, next couple sleeps, write things down. Be intentional. We tend to get better closer we are to deadlines. Think about things. Where you want to be, what you want to let go of, what you want to bring in, what you are ready for, what you're not afraid of anymore, what you're in love with now, what you can see that you couldn't see before. I don't know, so many things, whatever it is. Mentally, think about it, write it down. Turn it into art, do something with it. In both of these very important places, and then be open for anything that may come in between these places. And remember, all of these moving parts shifting and changing in and within us, outside everybody, so much going on. Yet we have the support. In these spaces, you claim this space and imagine Jesus here with you. In this space that you're building and making, this little fort, this gorgeous, beautiful place and space, we can feel everyone is welcome, yeah. Again, remember Raphael being with you. So you can feel and perceive those like Jesus in those spaces even better. Imagine things so much more alive, crisp, vivid, clear, here and in your sleep time, astral, and in your wake. When you see leaves and grass and water and certain things are very, very bright and vivid. It is not to your imagination, especially going forward, family. And no, not everyone can see it like this. There are so many beautiful, magical aspects of shedding densities and welcoming in over and over again these amazing energies like the ones that are coming. Ready or not, here we come, here we go, here they come. So many different things. Hello, family. This is Archangel Gabriel, and I wanted to say one thing to you, ask you for something special. Please draw yourself. Make a drawing of yourself in a new space. It could be in this space or there, but it is you somewhere beautiful. It does not have to be beautiful or fancy. It's just you in a beautiful space in the future. If you need help, please call on me. I love to help with creative projects and inspiring you to think of different things. Maybe think of yourself on a very special astral or a vacation. Start to believe that you can bring in to your life exactly what you want. Draw yourself somewhere beautiful and happy, natural and fantastical. I can help you. I love you. Hey family, this is Infiniti again. And as Gabriel was talking about, you can put yourself in that space, in that seat that you'll be in for the gate, for the portal on the 11th. Just put yourself there And you can draw in that space and translate it into free-flowing drawing as you're meditating. This is a suggestion. This may work for some people in these next couple days and going forward, of course. So you would imagine yourself here in this space. You would bring yourself here in this space. And imagine yourself with paper and pen, magical or otherwise. And then as you're drawing there, you're drawing here. And see what happens. I'm seeing that working for people. And again, Archangel Gabriel said it didn't have to be pretty or anything, but to be intentional about what it is. And so then I was shown this. Okay, family. Thank you so much. I am being guided to tell you to please take these next few moments to perceive yourself walking out from the meadow and finding yourself like on a cliff. Or a clearing, and then there's a cliff, I guess, little ways out, so you can be anywhere around there. Either way, up and down, we are high up from here. You can see dragons. And for those of you who would like to fly with the dragons, you can do one of two things. You can either perceive them and see them coming out of the air in the sky and down into the clearing for you to see them, spend a few moments with them. And if you want to ride on them, you can do that and take off from that and just ride up off of that cliff. If you wanted to feel at this time what it would be like to run and jump off of this cliff, but be the dragon and fly, you may do that as well. Others may choose to watch or just to spend time in the clearing with the dragons. Either way, spend these next few moments talking about your interactions and what you would like to have happen in your wake state and in your astral state, especially going forward. And again, I am reminded to tell you, family, more and more of the dragon energy will be felt in these coming days, and especially after and on the 11th. All right, family, one last message to deliver, please. Through these next couple of nights, and especially these next couple of nights, and during the next 10 plus nights, if you can, please witness sunsets, if that is possible, weather permitting. And take pictures, video. I'm being told there will be more to see in certain places. Again, weather permitting. I'm being shown lots of magentas and pinks and purples during sunset time. And at daybreak, more golden, coppery, orange hues. If anybody catches these hours, they will be more vivid and bright and easier to spot visits or visitors. Okay, family, so please, if you will, start making your way back into your space. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you've heard all the messages and you have more information going forward, especially at this important time. Thank you for being here and helping heal Gaia as well. Please join me in the chat if you are so guided and still awake to do so. Otherwise, please return tomorrow and leave comments of any feelings or visions that you would like to share. It does help other people. And again, please do join on Sunday the 11th, going live at 2 o'clock with special 11 messages that day. And start coming into your space. Again, remember Raphael's energy, and he is with you in your sleep. Remember the messages from Jesus and Gabriel and Gaia. Thank you again so very much. Start taking notes. Remember to write things down, drawing, meditating, clearing, transmutation, balance. I love you all so very much. Thanks again for being here. If I don't see you in chat, I will see you on the flip side. I love you. Bye. Hi, Karen. She says, I'm back. That was great. 2:22:02. 8:22. Yeah, that was great. It felt really great for me too. I mean, it usually does. Anything stick out you'd like to share? Feels like there was so much. Oh my goodness. I'm like, wow. Feels long too. Feels like it was longer than usual, maybe by a few minutes. Anybody else still here, my loves? I'm hungry. I need, ooh, there we go. That works. Is it the same dragon that you usually see, or is it a different dragon? So Karen says, on the cliff, I was watching lots of dragons flying, but one big fat dragon flew and sat next to me and was watching the other dragons flying. Baby, what are you doing? Hi, gorgeousness. Which one? You say hi. What's up, baby? The same big fat dragon? Okay, that's what I thought. Here's my dragon. Hi. I love you. Isn't she gorgeous? This is probably the fat dragon that liked me. Probably. Is the scale the same size and everything? I mean, not that it can't change. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. She actually likes kisses too. She does not like to be held. Really pisses her off. You could kiss her all day long and pet her. She loves it. Don't you? Yeah, you. She's so pretty. What? She's not intense at all either. Are you? You're not intense at all. Look at your face. Look at your face. Look at that. Look at that. I love your face. Sorry. What? Yes, I do. I know, isn't she gorgeous? That is what this, and she's not even, she's like part Bengal. I think I don't even know what her breed is. I mean, I know it's Bengal and Tabby, but and I know we're very I'm like staticky on you. Am I giving you the is that better? Yeah, that's better. She feels like people pet her and they just die because they're like, oh my god, she's so soft. She feels kind of like a chinchilla. I don't know if you've ever pet a Bengal, but they're ridiculously soft. She's kind of silly. Where are you going? Roxy is fast. She's kind of a chunky monkey. I mean, she runs around like crazy, but she can put it away. She kind of eats. She likes to eat. But she's fine. I'd rather her be like that than too skinny, because she was way too skinny after the babies at one point. Like, it was not good. I did not like it. Yeah, she's adorable. She's so pretty. I'm gonna post some baby pictures, some pictures of baby when she was a baby on my Instagram. Yeah, she's like a marble. She's a marble Bengal and a tabby. But she has the dragons on both sides. She's like full on dragons. She's so freaking adorable. Smart, like the craziest, smartest cat I've ever known in my life. So ridiculous. All of them are. They're so smart. Seriously. Yeah, she was so cute. I will, I will post them. I will post them on my Instagram. Yes, pics. Let me put it here. Pics. Baby. And she was a baby. Yeah, when she came into my life, like everything stopped. Oops, I had it right. Oh no, I didn't enter. I knew it. Energy. Yeah. For people who don't have it. All right, my love loves. I do believe that is all. I do believe nobody else is coming back from Astral. People dropped off long ago. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, you had Roxy since you. Oh, yeah. Baby showed up at my son's friend's backyard with no understanding as to where she came from, or nobody understood. She was just a little itty bitty thing. Huh, you. I mean, I just figured that somebody just cracked an egg open and left her there for him to bring her to me. He's like, Mom, do you still want a kitten? I go, yeah, I still want a kitten. Because my cat that I had for forever, Sweetie, she died on my birthday 6 months before. And I thought, you know what? I'll just get a cat when it's meant to be. And then this one shows up. I'm like, are you serious? Yeah. Yes, you. My love. All right, guys. I'm gonna go find Munchie. Oh man, look what I did. I'm gonna go find Munchies. I love you guys so much. I hope you had a wonderful astral. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. I hope that you plan on being here on Sunday. I hope that you heard all the messages. Please listen again if you didn't. I love you, love you, love you. I think this was really cool. Getting intentional about what's got to come. So thank you. You will talk to the angels when you go to bed. Good. Good, good, good. Love you and the babies. Love you and your babies. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're kind of everywhere right now. I love it when they're all in the house. It's like, oh, it makes me feel so good. They're all in the house, and where is she right now? Princess is like totally doesn't even really care to try to leave the house. She's like resigned to like being the indoor cat. She gets like doors open. She's like, oh, whatever. She sits here. They're sharing. She's still not sleeping on the couch with us, but as it is, I already have like literally 3 cats, a dog on the space with me, and then the bird like right there. Not that I, it wouldn't work with with another cat. Lord knows it would, but anyway, it's going great. So thought I'd report. All right, guys, I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Mwah. Look out for videos and Instagrams and all the good stuff. Comment, like, subscribe, share, please. I love you. Don't forget, the key is to create infinite love, light, peace, blessings, all the good stuff. I do love you already. Bye, guys. Hey, let's see if I can end stream when I want. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.